Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's Solus here. Welcome back to another LSPDFR episode. I do want to give out a couple shoutouts and things before we get started in today. So first off, I would like to shout out my good friend LAPD Code 3. He is the one who commissioned this Ram TRX. He commissioned it to me quite a while ago, and it's one of my favorite unmarked trucks to use. He makes very, very great content, not only for LSPDFR on YouTube, but he also does very good quality vehicles. Mainly does LA based. So I will leave links in the description to his Patreon, Discord, all that fun stuff for you guys. And the other one I would like to give a shout out to is NightHawk Zone. He is an up and coming LSPDFR content creator like myself. He's on his 10th episode, and they are very entertaining to say the least. I enjoyed my time watching a couple episodes of his, so I would like to shout out him. So without further ado, I would also like to state a couple other things before we get started. That being that I hope that I can make a Google Drive or Google Doc form showing what mods I do use, because I am close to being complete with modding this game. There's not much more I want to really change or fix and add. Obviously there's going to be more vehicle packs down the line that I'm going to want and such, but I do want to eventually get a list out so you guys can also go out and download these mods for yourself and set them up. And I also want to apologize for not uploading frequently. You know, I got a lot of stuff going on, and I'm not always mentally wanting to play LSPDFR. It is sometimes not the right mindset, you know. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode. We are going as a sheriff unit today. You will also hear one of my newer mods, X Scanner, in the background. That is going to be police radio background. So we have that set up. We have Blue Line Dispatch. We have Thin Line productions, like uniforms and stuff. So a whole lot of new mods, and I can't wait to show off some of these and have a good time. So without further ado, let's get into today's episode.
So come on and put your hands up. We're gonna bring the house down. No one could ever stop us. We're gonna set it off right now. Come on, put your hands up. So come on, put your hands up. Come on, put your hands up.
Hopping on Steve. I guess you guys trying to report at 10 now.
I already did.
You are the bestest.
Thank you.
Got a vehicle swerving up here. We might make contact here in a second if it gets any worse. Let's actually get behind him here.
Just make contact with that lovely white female. Everything's done for her. Nobody's around here messing with her. Definitely.
All units, we have a
Kidnapping.
suspect that has escaped police custody. Please attach. In the Grand
Dispatch, show me your response. It's code 3. Let's get a rifle just in case here. Get it ready. I'm gonna try and cut it off the faster way here. No, we don't want to alert them, so. Dispatch, show me behind that vehicle. Making contact. Okay, if this BMW can go, we'll have him move some more. Come on, BMW, you can make it. Driver, please move over to the right. We're going to turn this corner here. want you fully over to the right. Into there. Come on, you can do it. You're right in front of my car. There you go. Alright, stop right there. 2 out of 18 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Show me in a traffic stop, US Route 68 on that yellow taxi.
Copy 2, Adam, 18. On scene, I'll update CAD, reference 9780.
Can I get a license plate?
(10-4) standby. 4-6 Edward
J.
Edward King
Artiga.
572.
Alright, let's make contact. I do want to get a second backup unit out here, actually.
Copy, I'll send a unit your way.
Due to
Any
the type
unit
of call that we're
available?
getting.
In the Grand Sonora Desert.
522. 10-4 route.
God, I love this TRX, man. Don't have my gun out. Hello, sir. Deputy Solis with the Los Santos Sheriff's Department. Reason for stopping you is you blew a stop sign back there. You have the license, registration, proof of insurance.
Gift lump.
Perfect.
Thanks.
Chuck Yorby. Sit tight with me, alright? Alright, we have our other deputy watching over him anyway. We'll run his information, make sure everything's clean. I did smell narcotics in the vehicle, so we will be checking him for that. That gives us a perfect excuse to get him out of the vehicle. License on the taxi is perfectly fine. The owner of it, he's had a couple citations a couple years ago. He's been stopped 5 times. No warrant, no nothing. So, yeah, we'll be able to get him out of the vehicle with the narcotics situation here, and then we should be able to make contact with the passenger, make sure everything's okay. Alright, sir, I'm going to be honest with you. I do smell narcotics in the vehicle. I am going to ask you to step out of the vehicle for me. We'll have a K9 unit come down here. We'll get the vehicle and yourself sorted out here. And we'll figure out what to do from there, alright? So for now, I need you to shut down the vehicle. You're going to be detained. I appreciate you for cooperating with me. I'm going to ask you to also step out of the vehicle. And for right now, like I said, you're going to be detained. So at the moment, I am going to be placing you in handcuffs.
Wait up!
So please put your hands behind your back, interlock your fingers, and if you need me
You're
to, I
under
can
arrest, you
loosen the
piece of
cuffs
crap.
for you. But we are going to get a K9 unit out here. We're going to search your vehicle, search you if anything gets alerted. So for now, we're going to just move you over, and I'm going to have you sit on the ground here, okay? Now, before we set you down, I am just going to search you real quick, make sure you have nothing on you that's going to, you know, poke, stick, stab us, you know. Anything I should be worried about on you before I do anything? Alrighty. Come on. You don't know what you're looking for, you're not gonna say, alright, so I'm gonna pat you down anyway. We'll find out. Alright, so it looks like you have nothing on you. That's okay. We'll have you just sit on the ground here. We'll speak with your passenger, and then we will get the K9 unit out of here, alright? Just have a seat right here. You'll be fine. Doesn't need to be. That's what a taxi driver does. Alright. I need to word with the passenger. Alright, sir. Taxi fare's going up. I'm just getting a ride home. Okay, there's nothing you want to tell me. Alright.
Wow! Hold up!
I'll have you also step out of the vehicle for me here. And, let me call you an Uber driver, okay? Alright, so, sir, at this time, we're gonna get you up. I'm not gonna bother calling the K9 units. I'm just gonna search your vehicle, because at this time you are being placed under arrest for a kidnapping call that we received. They were getting our attention, you know, flagging you down, and our police database says you are wanted, even though when I searched your license, it was not. So, are you telling me the truth? Is that your actual identity, or are you gonna keep lying and get more crimes on your hands, okay? Alright, so you're just gonna be quiet? Perfect. Well, if you sit here, I'm gonna search your vehicle, and we'll go from there. I don't want a vehicle check, I wanted to search the vehicle.
Copy,
That's okay.
stand by. 4-6, Edward King.
In the trunk, zip ties, a knife, and a balaclava. Whole bunch of stuff, okay.
572. Plate is clear, no warrants.
Hey, sir, so is there any reason why you have a whole bunch of stuff in your trunk, like a balaclava, a knife, zip ties, all that sort of stuff? You really telling the truth that you're just trying to drive them home? Alrighty, for now I'm going to have you sit in the deputy's vehicle in the back here, okay? We'll get your charges printed out, and we'll be taking you into custody, okay? 2 out of 18 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Show me with 1 male, 1015. We're gonna have this vehicle towed, and then we'll get his charges out for him. And then we'll head on to our next scene. We'll have this unit take him into custody.
Copy. Flatbed en route to your 20.
Assistance required.
In the Grand Sonora Desert.
We'll get him with attempted kidnapping, because he wasn't actually tied or anything. He was just going for a ride in the back of the vehicle, but it's still attempted. We did get a call for it, so... I also want to get him with weapons. Unlawful transport of a firearm. No, I won't get him with that. We'll get him with unlawful possession because he shouldn't really have it on the job. And that's all we'll get him with. Alright, well, we'll see you in the next scene.
10-4, 90 Bravo on both. 90 Bravo on both, pause. 2-4.
I hate how fast the vehicles stop and just like slam on the brakes in this game. Two out of 18 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Show me in a traffic stop with an orange body, US Road 13, in between the U-Tool and the Sandy exit.
Copy 2, Adam, 18.
Here for 195.
On the southbound lanes.
Reference number 1334.
15.
Can I get a 1028 on this vehicle? Plate check.
It's
Can I get a plate check?
3175 West Atlantic Boulevard. Up here now for the $700.
10-4, stand by. 03, Lincoln, Ocean, John, Devon, 1-4.
$700. You're gonna be 11 o'clock.
Alright, gonna make contact here. Hello, sir. Deputy Solis with the San Andreas, Los Santos Sheriff's Department, sorry. Reason for stopping you is your speed. Any reason for driving so fast today? Just trying to get somewhere quickly? Yeah, well, sometimes getting there quickly doesn't mean you get there at all, you know? Like, if you wreck, you're on a two-wheel bike, you know, going nearly 70 miles an hour, you slam into the guardrail, crush your head, you know, all sorts of shit. I don't want to pick you up off the road. You have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance on you today?
Give up.
Alright, Mr. Grant, I will go check on your information for you, okay? Alright, the bike's valid. He is the valid owner. He is on parole. So, you know, if he had any, you know, really bad crime, he'd be going back and breaking parole. He had failure to insure vehicle. That was last month. He had an unlawful transport of a firearm or possession of cocaine, or his arrests. Man, crazy felony to have at 23. Not a good looking record. Alright, well, we'll be citing him because 67 is a little fast. Just a little fast on these roads. Alright, Mr. Grant, your information is currently clean other than the fact you're on parole. It sucks to see someone so young like yourself with that kind of a record, man. You know, going away with a felony is not something you want to be looking for, especially to, you know, your younger 20s. You have your whole life ahead of you, man. You know, what are you going to do later on when you want to get a job and stuff, you know, and they won't take you because you're a convicted felon. Unfortunately for you, I am writing you a citation. 67's just too fast, man. Okay, just please slow it down. You're not going to get anything more than just a citation. If you want, you can take it up with the court, you know, fight it, or, you know, pay for it online, or go down to the court and, you know, pay it in person. But I do need you to sign here at the bottom. It's not an admission of guilt, just lets the court know you're going to be taking care of the citation, alright? Alright, thanks for your cooperation today, Mr. Grant. Please slow down and drive safe, alright? Two out of 18, dispatch. Two out of 18 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
400.
Show me 10-8.
Copy. 2, Adam, 18.
Wow, just as I got off that stop. Why? Why y'all brake checking me, man? I don't want to hit your vehicles. This is like the worst spot to pull over. Actually, this ain't too bad. 2 out of 18 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Show me on a traffic stop with a dark gray Range Rover southbound US Route 13 just after the Sandy
Copy
exit.
2, Adam, 18. On scene, reference report 3456.
Can I get a plate check on this vehicle? Can I get a plate check?
10-4, stand by. 6-7, Victor, Ocean, X-ray, 616. Returning as expired.
Alright, so we got expired registration. Vehicle has 3 citations going to it. So we'll make contact here, see what's going on. Hello, sir. Deputy Solis with the Los Santos Sheriff's Department. Reason for stopping you is your speed today. Any reason why you're driving so fast? Sorry, I mean, I appreciate your honesty and that you're apologetic about it, but I do need to see your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, make sure you're all legal and ready to go here, alright?
Get plumb. Thanks.
Alright, Mr. Quoteri, I hope I'm saying that correctly. Just sit tight for me real quick, alright? Unfortunately, I do smell narcotics in the vehicle, so I am going to be getting a K9 unit down here to go search this and get everything sorted here. So, everything on the computer side is showing that his registration is not expired, which is good, so it could have been just something in our system compared to the actual information he gave us. He's been stopped 4 times, parking in no parking zone, fire hydrants, open container of alcohol in the vehicle. That's not good. All these citations were at least over a year ago. Yeah, over a year ago. So, you know, if everything narcotic-wise comes back clean, I'll just give him a break here because he was only going 63. Let's get this K9 called down here and we'll get things sorted. All right. Two out of 18 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Can you send me a K9 unit to my location? I smell narcotics in the vehicle and I just want to make sure.
Copy, I'll get him en route.
50?
In the Grand Sonora Desert.
36-1050.
3 hours, clearing, point 8, black, sedan, border tag, Bravo uniform 3, Street Hotel.
Alright, I appreciate you for coming, man. I smell narcotics in the vehicle. I'm going to let them know and get them out of the vehicle now so you guys can do your thing. Alright, Mr. Quoteri, I'm going to be honest with you. Your information does come back clean, but I do smell narcotics in the vehicle. I'm going to ask you to shut off the vehicle for me real quick. I appreciate your cooperation with shutting down the vehicle. I'm also going to ask you to exit the vehicle for me. Alright, now the reason I'm doing this is, like I said, I do smell narcotics in the vehicle, so I'm going to have our K9 unit here search your vehicle, and if he gives us any warning, you know, we'll have consent to search the vehicle. I do notice that you're shaking quite a bit. Are you nervous, or like, what's going on, man?
What the fuck is happening?
I'm going to ask you a few questions over here while they do their job, okay? Have you stop following me here?
I don't get paid.
They're going to start inspecting your vehicle. Have you had anything to smoke recently? Have you ever used narcotics? If I ever haven't, I mean, I'm just asking simple questions to continue my investigation and let you go free, alright? When's the last time you used any narcotics? About a year ago, you had a prescription in? Alright. So you're telling me that you're not going to have anything in your system at the moment if we do check you, okay? Alright. you can send to a field drug swab test today. You don't want to take any? Alright, well, unfortunately for you, our K9 unit has alerted us to we have probable cause to search the vehicle now. At this moment, you are going to be detained. I'm going to be placing you in handcuffs. Please place your hands behind your back and interlock your fingers. And please let me know if the cuffs are too tight. I will loosen them for you, okay? I'm not going to be a dick. Before I search your vehicle, because of probable cause, I'm going to be searching you now as well. You have anything on you that's going to poke, stick, or stab me? A wire cutter and a magazine. Alright, man. I'm not going to question it. If you have just going to have a seat here, my partner's going to be doing a drug swab test on you. I know you declined that earlier, but because of the probable cause now, I am going to be doing a full investigation, okay? Police nightstick, a hatchet, and some powder in a trunk. Okay. Alright, sir, so my deputy here is telling me that, you are under the influence, so you're going to be going to jail today. Alright? Your vehicle is going to be getting towed. And I did find stuff in your trunk I'm going to be testing, and we'll be getting your charger sorted, okay? So sit tight for me. I'm going to place you in the back of my vehicle. I will turn on the AC for you if you need. Alright, you can go, man. I should be good from here.
Appreciate it.
2 out of 18 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Can you send a tow truck to my location?
I'll get a flatbed out. ETA should be right around the corner.
Assistance required.
In the Grand Sonora Desert.
Well, let's do narcotics field tests. Alright, so we got extra. We got a brick of the good Mary Jane.
1054.
Alright, so let's get his arrest record in here. Man, that's unfortunate. He refused to testing. It is his first offense. Although he had open alcohol on one of his other citations, however, it wasn't a DW or DUI/DWI. So we'll get on with that. And we'll get him with the felony because it was a brick. Actually, because it's a brick, we'll get him on the 2 times. And then we're also going to give him a citation for the speeding. Alright, we'll see you guys on to the next scene.
Southwest 1110 for Air 1 at 412.
8-1 on right now.
That's 26.
No, 2-2 back over.
That's 412.
Truck. That biker okay? Yeah, they're okay. Really? That's your stopping spot?
1140 Sussex Drive.
Look at the dang you put on my truck.
Check.
1140 Sussex Drive.
What is
Gauge
going
signature
on?
111.
Come on, pull it over. I want you to pull just a little bit that way so I can stand on that spot there. A little bit more over. Perfect. 2 out of 18 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Show me on a traffic stop with a black Regina northbound US Route 13 just before
Copy.
the U-Tool.
Adam, 18. I show you on scene.
3
I'll
out
update
43
tab.
out 40.
Suspect, straight, please.
Dispatch, can I get a 1028 check? Plate check?
451.
414.
Can I get a plate check?
You're showing this stuff?
No, that's not really good.
10-4, stand by. 0-0, David, Queen, George, 138, returning as expired.
What time?
Alright, so I got an expired license. We'll make contact with the driver. Dispatch, shots fired. Shots fired.
Copy, I'll send it away. In the Grand Sonora Desert.
Dispatch, suspect down.
I got 128, show me 88.
Clear, 1523.
Suspect down.
Good day.
Copy.
Let's
You
go
want
up the
red
page.
Affirmative.
Affirmative.
And with 20, respond for the BLS unconscious.
Shit.
Operator section of 0.
Alright, let's stop traffic here before things get out of hand.
In the Grand Sonora Desert.
Let's search the body, see if we can get an identification before EMS arrives. Yeah, they had a bunch of drugs on them. Antonio Balsamo. Alright, let's search this vehicle, make sure there's nothing in it that the tow truck's gonna be worried about. Two out of 18 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Any signs of
Can you
life?
send me a tow truck? Or insurance on accident?
In the Grand
That's not
Sonora
real.
Desert.
Well, let's see if he's gonna survive.
No fucking way.
Alright, the patient survived. Let's get him with these charges real quick.
500 North Fed, Florida tag. I'm attached to a silver.
Actually, let me get this gun searched real quick.
How are you?
It is his weapon.
I got you covered.
Alright, let's get him with these charges real quick then. Oh, he's driving on expired too, cool. Honestly, he crashed into another truck before actually pulling over. I'm not gonna get him for the truck, honestly. I don't know if he was on anything, so and I believe, yeah, he wasn't. Possession of an automatic weapon. Reckless discharge. Shooting from vehicle / roadway. Discharge with the intent to cause bodily harm and fluid. Assault with a deadly weapon, assault on a law enforcement officer. Resisting arrest with violence. I know he had that stuff, I believe. We'll just leave it at that. Didn't steal anything, didn't have any stolen anything. Attempted murder of a police officer. Actually, I believe he hit a couple officers, so I will get him on the attempted murder twice. And assault twice. Alright, we will catch you guys on the final scene for today, alright?
350 for 11 off the in.
Oh, you're swerving quite a little bit.
Are you throwing up 365 at 22?
Driver, pull into the side entrance here, okay? Pull over into here.
Channel 22 at the DMV 1117 ping.
Perfect, that's perfect, thank you.
Delay requesting unit corrupted field down that belly tier to hold spots in the line.
2 out of 18 to dispatch.
Case is 9773. Dispatch, go ahead.
Show me on a traffic stop, southbound Route 68 approach.
He was last seen heading west towards the park.
18.
Correct me
I have
out
you
this
on
time.
scene. Your reference number
1334. We're setting
Can
up
I
the
get a
bus now.
1028 check, please?
7497.
Can I get a plate check?
10 for Alpha 18 and take 6th Street and 19F.
10-4, standby. 4-9.
You take it over to 21st now. Let's make a left turn up the direction they're running.
Alright, let's make contact with the driver. Yeah, we're swerving quite a bit, so I'm assuming they're going to be under early influence here. This old Cadillac. Good evening, sir. Trooper Solis. Not Trooper. Deputy Solis with the Los Santos Sheriff's Department. Reason for stopping you is you were swerving all over the road. You have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance, and any reason why you were swerving like that. Have you used any narcotics lately? When was the last time you used any? None of my business. Alright, man. Well, I see you refused a little bit of information here, so I'm going to search at least with your license, what we have. And we did double check your plate, so I do have information on that you're clean there. Alright, so just sit tight for me, okay? I did not mean to walk in between the cars. That is a very, very dangerous thing for an officer to do. So obviously he gave me nothing. I'm going to run it back by dispatch again on this plate. I believe it was the Luke Smith. I will double check. He's been stopped 5 times. 21 to 26 over. That was a couple years ago. That's wild. Camping without a permit. That's kind of a dumb charge, but I mean it makes sense. All right, let's check here with dispatch one more time. Make sure the vehicle is on to them. Dispatch, can I get a plate check?
Seriously, remain passenger.
10-4, George.
Alright, so yeah, it was with Luke Smith. No flags. I'm gonna get a K9 unit down here because
K9
I do believe
Yeah,
he's
top
under
of
the
one
influence. He
line,
was
really
swerving quite a bit.
considerable.
I smelled narcotics heavily, so. Dispatch, can you send me a K9 unit?
We confirm in 152.
Assistance
7
required.
confirm 41,
On
subject
Route
wants to
68
prosecute.
Approach Road.
Top 140.
Alright, well, he refused to send me any paperwork. I don't know if it was on him.
7300.
Hopefully he's cooperative with getting out of the vehicle for me. Alrighty, Mr. Smith, due to your swerving and me getting a smell of narcotics here, I do believe you're under the influence. I do want you to shut off your vehicle for me. I appreciate you cooperating and shutting off the vehicle. I'm also going to ask you to step out of the vehicle. I have a K9 unit in response to this location. They're going to be sending the dog to sniff around your vehicle. If the dog alerts us to anything, we will then have probable cause to search your vehicle, alright? I appreciate you for cooperating.
Wait up!
Just follow me in front of your vehicle here, okay? Alright, so what I'm going to do here is just going to have you sit on the ground. Our dogs are going to search you. Before I sit you on the ground, do you have any consent to allow me to search for you, okay? Do you consent to a field drug swab test today? The reason why you need to do the drugs test is so we know you're not under the influence of any drugs. You know, make sure you're legally able to drive. Your swerving was saying otherwise, so I just want to double check and verify that everything's okay with you, okay? Alright, so real quickly, I am going to run this drug swab test on you, okay?
Appreciate it.
Okay, so you're high. That's okay. You know, you're a little high. At this time, I am going to ask you to place your hands behind your back and interlock your fingers for me. I'm going to be placing cuffs on you because at this time, you're going to be under arrest
You ain't
for
never getting out
DWI,
of
okay?
prison.
Not supposed to be driving while intoxicated, man. I don't know how long you last smoked, but at the moment there's currently some in your system still, and clearly it's making you drive poorly. At this time, I'm going to pat you down. Do you have anything on you that's going to poke, stick, or stab me? Some personal things, nothing harmful. Okay, so anything illegal? Okay, so we got some more narcotics. Alright, so I'm gonna move you to my patrol car, okay? I now have probable cause to search your vehicle because it is gonna be towed, and before we tow your vehicle, we do need to search it. I will tell my K9 unit to get out of here, as we do not need them anymore. As we get the probable cause elsewhere. Alright, just have a seat in here. The AC is on, so it's not gonna be too harmful for you in there, okay? I do apologize for making you come out here. I was going to get you to have the dogs search. You're going to search anyway. Alright, well, we'll have the dog search. You know, if the dog doesn't alert us, I'm still going to have to search the vehicle. Well, we might as well know ahead of time. Okay, so the dog is alerting us, so there's more in the vehicle. It's going to be going away. I appreciate you for bringing the dog down. Good boy. Good boy. Finding the illegal stuff. I appreciate it. Y'all are good. I
Thanks.
should be good from here. Ooh, an AR-15. Okay, so nothing else of interest. Let's hope it belongs to Mr. Smith here. And then we'll re-verify it if he is licensed or not. It is his rifle and it's valid, okay? So that's okay. He won't be charged for having a rifle on him. You know, it's his right to have it. His right to bear arms.
Oh, shit. You want a ticket?
However, he was high and he does have stuff on him, so
He ain't worth
either way, he will be going to
stealing
jail.
off my piss.
There we go, we found our answer. Alright, so we're gonna have this vehicle towed to item 18 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Can you send a tow truck to my location?
I'll notify the nearest tow yard. I'll see if they can get a flatbed. On Route 68, Approach Road.
Alrighty, let's get Mr. Smith charged here. He didn't refuse to taking the test, which is good. He just asked some questions, which narcotics first offense. I realized I was giving people the wrong charge with the DWI, not the DUI. Either way, it's gonna be the same charge pretty much. And then we got possession of the stuff. There we go. It was a baggie, so I will get him 2 times. No, we'll get him once. There we go, and that should be everything.
Little dick.
On your knees. Get down on the ground.
I wonder what went wrong today.
Get down on the ground. I'm not gonna ask you again.
Feel like I linger.
Hands behind your back.
Oh, fuck.
Linger between the words to say the words to remember.
I'll be in the
Oh
air.
my god, it's gonna be fun.
You sorry piece of crap.
Over your body and over your soul. We're gonna take back
Stay on the ground.
everything and lose it all.
There we go. Minor, but it's not dangerous. Alright, man. Oh my lord.
Now we won't go back home today, until the very last hour. We still got a few more days to slay, it's gonna.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please drop a like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate all the support we get on these. And if you made it this far to the end of the video, please tell me your favorite moment in today's video. I always love to try and interact with our community here. It was a great episode, some wild scenes, a lot of people just making poor decisions and getting into a little bit high or drunk on the wheel. This kind of shows how important it is for traffic stops. Things go south very, very quickly, and you don't know who you're dealing with on the road. So, it's always fun with LSPDFR. You never know what you're going to get into. And was not expecting to get shot at with an SMG today, let alone the amount of DUI, DWIs we handed out today. Please do click the links in the description and support the other creators I shouted out at the beginning of this video. They deserve all the support they can get. And yeah, appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. And I enjoy making these. I'm hoping to get back in the swing of things and uploading on a more consistent schedule. Unfortunately, I cannot guarantee that, but I am going to try. So without further ado, I'm going to be ending this episode here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, day, or night, whatever time it is for you. And I appreciate you once again. Peace.